Hi there, Gemini. This is Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you from Pirate Readings. I hope that you found me okay. I am very glad to see you here. I want to welcome everybody. Everybody is welcome. I won't judge you if you won't judge me. And by all means, let's talk about April 14th through the 20th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. If you haven't seen the overview video yet, it is just a few videos back in the trail of videos, because I have like a whole bunch all stacked up. Right, there you go. Go find them there. I know the real word is out there, it's just not here, so sorry about that. Let us talk about the card for your month, right? We have the inner child. Rhodochrosite is the stone for the month for you, Taurus, and I want you to appreciate what that means and how it can help you when you carry it around. It'll help you just sort of reclaim some of that inner wonder that still lives inside you. There's maybe a very practical person, but you'll be able to, appreciate when you see the bug on the ground, or appreciate the mushroom growing on the tree, or you'll just be able to appreciate some stuff outside the box, right? And being able to find that little person inside you is a gem, right? You are a gem, and especially when you can access that part of you that loves on the magic, right? Let it come out. Let it be okay. It's all right. It's safe. No one's going to judge. Well, I'm not going to judge you for it. So, but if you have to do it in private, then do it in private. It should be fun, and it should make you feel happy inside. All right? Excellent. So, let's talk now about the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and we will see what these are. All right, so we have been trying to avoid this little bad boy, and once we discovered it was there, we've been trying to get rid of that. So last week we talked about our choices and trying to make good choices. We're going to pull some cards now to add to this and see where we get to. All right, hopefully we counteracted some of that. It's very intense. All right. Okay. So we have suffering in silence. We are talking about people who are cutting their nose off to spite their face. We're talking about people who are choosing to not speak up and find solutions to their situations, right? Or they have made decisions or choices that have put them in a position where they can't be happy, and they don't want to talk about it. So, okay. It's more of a little kid tantrum than anything else. That's just a version of that, and not all of my Geminis are going to be doing that, so keep that in mind. If that's not you, don't worry about it. Okay? Cool. We do have Judgment here, which is a really cool card. It talks a lot about paying attention to the decisions we're making, and how we judge other people as much as how we feel judged by other people. Okay, so it's a combo. It's not just the one side of the coin. The whole coin has to be understood. Speaking of 2 sides of a thing, we have the moon behind her, and then we have the boat is shaped like a crescent moon, so that's fun, right? And that's interesting. Oh, there's people in the water. There's people in the water right here. Little people down in the water. And this guy's reaching down. I'm not sure what he's going to reach for. But I don't know what this guy with the stick is doing either. So maybe they're deciding that one of the people in the water doesn't need to be in the water anymore. They were misjudged and they were put in the water. You know, the river Styx and all. So I want you to be careful about who you're judging and how you're judging things, as well as how you're judging yourself, okay? This is as much about not being too judgmental with yourself as it is with anybody else, okay? Be gentle with yourself. You deserve to be treated well, all right? So try to find a solution and communicate what's going on with you so you're not suffering in silence. Don't be judgy about other people who may or may not be chasing you around to find out what's wrong with you, okay? Be cool and get to work, okay? This is you just getting to work, doing your job, doing what's in front of you. It may not be, I mean, there's a different version of this for some of my Gemini. There could be some stupid stuff going on at work, okay? Where people are trying to say, hey, you just be quiet, we're going to do what we want to do, and you just be quiet and get to work. And that's not really cool, you know what I'm saying? So be careful about which lines are being crossed in your presence, and hopefully either they will choose not to have you around, or you'll choose differently next time you have a choice. Because it's hard to make the right choice if you don't know what's going to happen. Okay? Prosperity beginning is blocked from what's going on here. Things are getting awkward at work. I hope this has more to do with you sharing with your somebody, like a spouse or somebody, a partner in crime, what's going on, so you cannot be suffering through it. Making better choices, and or choosing to give yourself a break for having made a poor choice, maybe. Don't judge yourself for having you didn't have all the information. We tried to find the information, but it didn't come. And now you just got to do the work. See, this guy doesn't even look too terribly happy doing all the work. He's like, well, this blows. I'm here grinding away, doing this job by myself. And it might be like that. So take a deep breath. Don't be mad at yourself. Throw in a book, put a book in your ear. Listen to an audible book and just get on with what you got to do, all right? It doesn't have to be terrible. You can make the best of the situation for what it is, all right? Prosperity begins is blocked. You're not going to be starting any brand new thing. Nothing new is coming your way. Nothing is going to ripen on the vine this week. That's okay. You're just going to get through the week, okay? This is a week to just get through. There are 5 broken cups. Five of cups, showing that things that you cared about they're all a little bit damaged, all right? They're all a little bit damaged. They're all a little bit broken. Don't overthink it, okay? Don't overthink this mess. It's much too large for you to try and fix it, okay? Whatever it is, you can pray for the people, you can pray for yourself, and do the best you can to get through this, okay? There's this frame in the background that I just saw. I hadn't seen it before. I'm not really sure what this is. And these walk planks that go through this water situation that he's standing on. There's a tiny little dude in there. You may not be able to see it from there. Let me see if I can help. All right, let's show you. See, there's a tiny little dude right there. He's a tiny little dude. And there's a little walk planks, right? And then there's this crazy frame, which might speak to the idea that how you frame the ideas around this situation can change how you perceive it, right? How do you see them as cups that are all broken? Or do you see them as new works of art? It's a matter of perception, and I want you to perceive your situation and hopefully find a couple of full cups in the mix that will be supportive of your situation, all right? Just choose to perceive the situation as differently, all right? And know, of course, that your high priestess is here to tell you that you do not have your inner compass is off, okay? So wherever your inner compass is pointing, it's pointing in the wrong direction, all right? So I know that's not great news, but it is news, all right? Okay, now we have the 9 right here. This is our solution. We're talking about having a little time alone will be helpful to you. I hope in this time alone you will take a moment and go, okay, so I made some choices, I made some decisions, didn't go great, everything's frustrating, but I'm on the other side of it. Maybe me and my inner child to go and have an art play date, or go play in the weeds, or whatever, you know. Do something that supports your inner child, because this one looks frustrated. So I'm going to just say that it's okay for you to have a play date with your inner child. And whatever that means, maybe you need to go out for ice cream. Maybe you need to go play on the swing set at the park. Maybe you need to run willy-nilly with the wind and the leaves. I don't know, because that's awesome. But do something that supports that inner child in you, all right? Now, of course, the Five of Swords has shown up to say that feeling like we may have fought the wrong battle and had, indeed, we chose the wrong battle to fight. We won, but at what cost, right? So we may be suffering the consequences of having fought the wrong battle, and that sucks. I'm sorry. It makes it obvious and clear to me why the Two of Swords might show up, because there is something to be nervous about at this point. You're like, okay, now I did that thing, now I got to deal with what comes next. Because you aren't always going to be the one who gets to choose, and when, somebody else gets to choose, they may choose the thing that puts you practically in a shipping crate, right? Just out of spite. So, ooh, that's going to blow. But it will blow over. It will disappear after a certain period of time. There won't be something that continues, because you'll separate yourself from the people who are nasty. You will separate yourself from nasty people, and you will protect yourself, okay? So the Two of Swords is here to say healthy fear is good fear, but don't let it cripple you, okay? All right. You need some rocks. Let's go get some rocks. And one more rock. Boink. There we go. Now, what do we have here? We have smoky quartz. We have a red jasper. We have goldstone. And we have blue calcite. Very nice. I like this collection. Smoky quartz is going to keep you grounded in your first chakra, which is super nice. And also help you let go of things that don't matter anymore. And the red jasper is going to be your second chakra stone that keeps you on the earth plane and keep you very grounded in your space and your head. And this is an orange gold stone, which we had talked about a higher heart stone that would be either blue or gold, right? Blue or orange. And this is the orange stone that can very easily represent your higher heart, the male side of you. Hello. And we can do it this way, the blue and the yellow orange together in your higher heart with the blue calcite, balancing the gold stone, and presto changeo, you have the voice of your inner feminine side and the voice of your male masculine side. So they can balance each other in your higher heart, and one will dream it up and the other one will get it done. So that's cool. It's nice to have them working together and in tandem. It's not common to have them here working together and in tandem. So this is very nice. You can also have the blue calcite help you speak your words, because certainly suffering in silence is not very helpful, okay? Not very helpful to most people. So do indeed consider where you want to put this. All right, you can have it either way. I'm not here to judge how you do it, but if you can have it this way, this will help your higher heart communicate what it wants to do in a very balanced kind of way. But if you want to let that one be how you communicate, then your higher heart will be doing. Your higher heart's bidding will be getting done either way. So I like that very much for you. Once again, as always, I'm going to set these down right here and let it be known that you do not have to carry these rocks. But if you are carrying rocks, tell me what they are. Put them in the box. Let me know. I would love to hear what you're carrying, okay? Gemini, I am so pleased and proud of you for getting through this intense week. I am looking forward to seeing what comes next week. I believe that it will be a pleasant experience. Let's hope for it. It'll be the 21st through the 27th. And once again, if you haven't liked and subscribed, by all means do so. It helps the algorithm, helps me get my messages out to the universe. I do so appreciate one and all of you. Thank you again. We'll talk next week. Thank you.